Welcome to the Zappin' Pie Factory. To our first, well, one of our new series, or a revamp series, Combat Battles. We'll be looking at two characters, two teams of multiple characters, looking at their abilities, weaknesses, and personal information, and getting to know them. And then we'll be pitting them in a combat battle, or fight to the death. Let's get started with our first two contestants. Danny Phantom, the ghost human hybrid of Amity Square, or something like that. Defender of hometown and stuff. Then we got American Dragon Jake Long, dragon, half human, defends his hometown of New York. And these two characters are started out as cartoons or Nicktoons or Disney Toons, I guess, from Toon Disney or something, and eventually went into more like video games and movies and other stuff. Well, maybe not movies, but their series didn't go for, I guess, too long. This Jake's did. Only, I think it was 2 seasons. So yeah, let's get started with looking at these two characters. Danny Phantom was your normal average guy until he came along a ghost portal or something, urged by his friend Sam to visit an area with ghostly aura and stuff. He then became the ghost superhero, which his name is Phantom. He used to be your kind of shallow, average, nerdy kind of guy, but then became a superhero. Danny is 14 in the first season, and he goes to and becomes 15. Maybe this is the series I'm thinking of that has him be only 2 seasons. His nationality is American, and he's a half ghost, half human hybrid. His personality shows that he is naive and shallow, but eventually maturing over time. Danny has had a lot of friends, but his two best friends, Tucker and Sam. They help out on many adventures and in training, and Sam eventually becomes his future girlfriend. Friends and family, their last name is Fenton, like Danny Fenton, Danny Phantom. His father is Jack. His sister is Jazz, or Jasmine is her full name. His mother is Maddie Fenton. Then his best friends are Sam Manson and Tucker Foley. Danny is a fighter. He keeps going in and comes out when he needs to. He got ghost powers, and he uses them to fight off other evil ghosts that come through portals and things. His ghost powers include flight, which is kind of common with most ghosts or just superheroes in general. Entangleability will make him not be able to be entangled. Invisibility, super strength, super speed, incredible flexibility with his ghost body, obviously. Wall walking or walking through walls. His ghost radar, in his breath will turn green and glow green when there's ghosts around him that might be invisible or just hiding. And he has ice powers also. Continuing ghost powers, he has a ghost ball, which is seen in the picture. And on that can be used as a flashlight. His ghost shield deflects projectiles. He overshadows people by going into them and using them as kind of his own personal slave, or taking damage for them, and his voice will be heard, along with his hair, normally. Well, no. No, I mean his eyes, his green eyes from the ghost will enter into that person. He can enter dreams and uses the trademark ability, or his best ability, the ghostly whale, which is a humongous scream. And then he can duplicate himself into 2 or 4 different ghosts. He can breathe underwater, and it's been undecided if he can breathe in space, but for this battle, we will be letting him breathe in space. Not that we're going to be in space, but not that we won't. Danny has had multiple ghost enemies, along with some human ones even. Some of the main ghost ones are Vortex, Undergrowth, and Dark Danny. Dark Danny is a dark version of him, obviously. And these other two are, well, I think Vortex is more of the main one, but Undergrowth appeared in 1 episode, I think. And there are many more, but I'm too lazy to add any more. And then for Danny Phantom, his features. He keeps secrets very well. He never really told anyone his secrets until he had to. He just defeated a lot of different ghosts. He mastered something new, his ghost power. He's mastered most of his abilities. He's a defender of Earth and the Ghost Realm. He's going around Earth and fighting for his home planet. Now for my thoughts on Danny Phantom. Danny with Phantom was an old show, but it was gold. It was great. it was funny at times, and I couldn't connect to it as well as I could probably now, because I'm a teenager now, but I used to not be, obviously. It had its moments, it had its bad moments, but overall, I'd give this show a 7 out of 8, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 8. The video game is pretty good too. I've played like a Game Boy one. Danny also had that personality that just kind of stuck to you. It was cool, so that's why I liked it. And now, on to the other combatant. Jake Long is a ghost human member of his Chinese American family. His father does not know anything about his mother being a dragon, and his sister is also part dragon, along with his mother, who is not part dragon, but is the one that connects the whole thing. Jake Long, age 13. His nationality is a Chinese American, or I guess Chinese American. His species is human and dragon. It's not really a half hybrid. I don't know. He's flashy when he's near people, so he tries to get into fights and stuff. But he is laid back too when he's when he's by himself or not with his friends or anything. Jay can go into a dragon form, which is his only real transformation, being able to use many of your average dragon abilities with more. His family and friends include, well, his last name is Long. His father is John Long, but he does not know anything about the dragon, so he's not the most main character. His sister is Haley, who helps him out from time to time, but also Noyce. And his grandfather is one of the main characters as seen in the picture, Long Lao Shi. And his mother is Susan, who connects the whole family. And then one of the main characters is Foo Dog, along with his friends Spud and Trixie. They're skaters, so they can get to places pretty fast when he's not dragging. As a dragon, he has many of your normal, average dragon abilities, but some of them have been revamped. The normal ones you see is flight, transformation. Well, that's not exactly normal, actually. He has super strength, obviously. Now, the thing is about his speed. It's only great. His highest and only clocked in time was 179 miles per hour. There was no more than that or anything. So that's why I'm only putting it as great speed, because that's amazing, but it's not super speed. And eye in the ear of the dragon, he can hear very well when he's in dragon form, and he can also see very well. He has he can breathe fire, obviously, but he can also control balls of fire. He has duplication ability, same with Danny, and the dragon armor, which allows him to, because of his tough, scaly skin, it acts as armor. But he has two weak spots. His underbelly, which is kind of the yellow area up into his neck, and then in his left ear, there's a soft spot. Once hit, it'll cause instant death. Then his dragon tail is used as I guess a melee attack, but also is kind of a small projectile, and his feet boost him up for any more height it might be. And Jake's enemies aren't nearly as many as Danny has, but there are many more in one group. It includes the Hunts clan, a clan of people that hunt down dragons. His own girlfriend, Rosie, is actually one of them, or Rose, I mean. And then there's the Huntsman, her father, I think. His enemies is the Hunts clan, the Huntsman, and sort of Rose, but also not. And just to be honest, it's sort of Haley, his sister. Come on. His features: he keeps secrets well, just like Danny, because of, from his father. He has defeated lots of the Huntsmen and lots of other creatures. He's mastered something new, this whole dragon thing. He's becoming very good at it. But the thing is, he's only the defender of New York City. Maybe not even the whole city. So he's probably he has not had it nearly as much as real world experiences Danny has. Now, this show was pretty good. It wasn't the best ever, but it did have, again, its moments, but it ultimately came down to the action that I liked. So I'm gonna give this show a 7.5 out of 10. Now, on to the fight. That is it. The combatants have been set. Their abilities have been checked in. We have seen what they can do. We have seen about the personal information. We are now ready to have them fight. Jake Long, the American Dragon, versus Danny Phantom, the Ghost Human Hybrid. Let's go. One day, in a city. Guess I'll never find it. Yeah, whatever. Alright, where's the food out? It said meet me here. Huh? Hey, have you seen a dog at all? No. Why? Just kinda looking for one. So what's up? Nothing much. Just, kid, can you leave me alone? Hey, you trying to start something? No, I'm just saying. Kinda bored, and kinda sad and bored, I guess. But I just need some time alone to leave. Look, man, you don't want to mess with me. Oh, what's the worst can happen? You're gonna burst into a giant flame? Exactly the point. So I guess you have an ability too. What do you mean as well, or two, or whatever? Going ghost! Going ghost. Ha! No, don't you dare come back here. Well, I guess this means war. Fight! Deflected. Alright. Got overtaken. Oh my god. Fire's coming straight for me. I know. What? He just disappeared. He just disappeared. Guess it's a dragon, so let's gotta find him. Ah! It's time to end this. Whatever he went. What the? Missed. Why am I throwing these fireballs? It's not even worth it. Huh. Ah! I'm getting sick of you. Likewise, dragon. That's it. Ugh. I can't control myself. Stop! Get out of my. So weak. Get out of there. Say better than I thought. That does not mean anything. Duplication. You can duplicate too. Looks like it's time for you to end, Ghost. Never. Can't be done yet. This is it. Ultimate fire rage. Ghostly will. That's it. He's done. KO. Huh. Pretty good fight, I gotta say. It started out with Jake's a flashy attitude and wanting to fight Danny, who just wanted to be left alone. Gotta give props to Danny there, but of course, he had to come in and keep fighting. So they went up into the sky, and that's where things got itchy with Danny. He missed his first attack, which got deflected, and then this fire came for him. But he thought fast and disappeared. But then he came back straight on with a few punches to the back, and then his energy beam. sending Jake down into the city. Then Jake had to come back with his fireballs, but Danny was too quick for it, having super speed over Jake's 179 miles per hour. And then with his power to control his enemies, Danny took over Jake's body, smashing him against the sewer wall, causing brain damage and body damage. And then it all came down to one of the last abilities, the duplication. Because Jake had the upper hand with his fire strength, he took out the duplications quick. But then they homed in on Danny, and his quickness beat all of them. And then it came down to their ultimate attack, the ghostly whale, and what I'm going to call, and then just a super powerful fire tag that doesn't really exist, but I'm just going to use it, which which was Jake's ultimate attack, the fiery wall or something. And then it came down to the screen being too much and it being way too powerful, and that's what finished off Jake. It looks like Jake Long, the American Dragon, just couldn't drag on. The winner is Danny Phantom. Next time on Kombot. Thanks for watching. Next episode, hopefully in around a month or so.